You see that video?
Team deathmatch. Contact! Enemy, you're clear to engage all threats.
No, I got sniped in the fucking dick!
Got him. Oh, you fucking bitch. Alexa, shuffle my music.
Brandon Sandoval's station from Brandon's Apple Music.
Reloading. Enemies in the area. Enemies, the cargo is
Turn that shit down. What are you doing over there? TK 71220. So close, yet so far away.
friendly UAV online. The enemy at the train tracks.
On your side or dead.
I'm sorry, I blasted you. Dude, I'm camping in here, dude. Just taking shit. Come take a look, man. It's actually kind of funny.
How did I not get that headshot? I'm just wicked mad, bro.
Enemy at the showers.
You're so pissed off at me.
No, I was never mad in the first place.
We've taken control. The enemy at the train tracks.
Oh my gosh. Might be a little drunk. I'm still on the fucking movement. I do not want to grab a fucking assault rifle. I want to max out this fucking sniper. See what I'm saying? I hit marker, whatever, nothing. I'll take it.
Allied cruise missile away.
Going to the side, all the way on the left side of the map. Ooh, what a quick scope!
Oh, he got me!
Damn, that's a bullshit motherfucking deal. That was a badass quick scope that I got. It's alright though.
Friendly UAV online. Halfway there. Keep enemies in the area.
Wow. I need to be quicker. I need to be quicker. Just like that.
The enemy at the train tracks.
Dude, these guys are getting so pissed off at me. I'm just camping with a shot in that tiny little room, man. Like the entire time, that's all I can do. And I hear him, there's like a guy, man. He's just sitting in there.
Good snipe, good snipe. I should have turned to the right. Oh, I'm getting some really. I get it now. I got it.
Losing ground. Fight on.
Boom, boy.
I'm taking fire!
We've taken the lead.
You reload me.
I'm getting some pretty good quick scopes here.
Contact. Enemy detector.
Dude, do you ever just run through so fast and notice that you need to like chill out, but you just can't? I hate that. It's like you know what to do, but you just keep fucking trying to be a badass the whole time.
I'm hit!
Contact. Check your fire.
I have to reload. Good.
What a snipe! Oh, I got a hit marker on him too. What the fuck?
Dude, I've been camping this.
Bro, you gotta
entire
use
time,
this
we're
SP.
still losing.
You gotta get up to 31 so you can get this SP. This fucking marksman rifle is the shit. It's what we all want.
Enemy
If you're a quick
precision airstrike
scoper,
inbound.
like I know you are, this is exactly what you want. It's stock too. I hate that my controller's already broken and I bought it 2 weeks ago. So shitty these fuckers are.
That's all you missed. That's all you missed. Shit, in the corner.
That's it. We've lost the
Good
objective.
shit, Jared.
I expect
I mean, we all pretty much were the
I know.
same except for TK over there, but that's literally the reason why we lost is because of TK. Not gonna lie, everyone else was holding their weight. Yeah, everyone else was holding their weight there. 13 to 11 kills, each one of us.
DK Sodia. DK Sodia. DK Sodia.
That's a good game, though. That's a good game. You know what I'm saying about that fucking sniper, though, bro? Boy, I will fuck you up.
Don't mind me, I just go 13 and 6.
Bro, I went 30 and 5. I'll send you the fucking picture.
Bro, I've gone 65 and fucking 18.
I've done that. You saw me do that.
I do it
think-
every day.
Oh, okay. No,
At
I
least
know,
I
I know
have.
you're good. That's why I was like, hey, I'm gonna get my buddy up in here. That way I know we got another fighting chance.
Dude, now you realize all I did the last game, I just fucking camped as a shotty the entire time.
I know. I was like, this motherfucker's. I didn't even say anything about it either. I'm just like, whatever. He's just gonna do that. I'm alright.
I was like, I'm just gonna chill in this fucking bathroom, man.
I'm
Whoever
really
wants
trying to
come
max out their
disturb me,
sniper
take a
rifle though,
shit.
because I know how badass it is, dude. I'm telling you, once you get to 31 in the battle pass, you'll understand what I'm talking about. This fucking thing is golden. Ugh, I hate when this happens.
Yeah, take your birth control, that's fine.
Birth control. Chill out there.
Yeah, Yeah, for controlling birth. One birth at a time.
Oh, I thought you were talking about birds. Bird control is a huge concern.
Bird control is a huge concern.
I
agree.
Absolutely 100%. Need to watch them birds.
Enemy's got the lead. Hustle.
Yo, if you ain't got birds, you got curds.
Deathmatch. We've got enemy inbound. Lock and lock.
Oh, this is one of them new
Where are
maps.
these guys? I'm trying to help you.
This map is fucking crazy, bro. Actually, I should be using the M13. But I'm gonna try to quick scope.
Ooh, that was close.
Enemy at the center. We're in the lead.
Yeah, like a lot warmer.
That's how you do that.
I didn't have any help. Yeah,
Friendly
fucking
UAV
help.
overhead.
Oh,
Oh, I fucked up that one.
Reloading.
Enemy at the center. We're losing control.
Got your six.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm dead. Oh, get these guys.
What
We're
the
down.
fuck?
Oh no, he's sick.
I'm hit.
I'm getting riggedy wrecked here, boys.
Yeah, it's because it's one of the new maps. Fucking hate this map. I do not like these new maps. They made them like for specific fucking game modes. And then we play them on the shit like this, and it's just no fun.
Bro, let's get it, man.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
My burrito's in there? Did you take it out of the burrito bag? Thank you.
Enemy care
Thanks for
package
taking
inbound.
it out of the burrito bag. A baked burrito.
Hey Siri, message Bree and ask her, please bring home some food.
She's talking about burritos.
Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, it's sent.
Alright, I'm about to go to fucking my M13.
Missile incoming.
Wow.
Dude, the AN-94 is where it's at. I promise. It's a very real good gun.
Counter UAV online. UAV overhead.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Got him. Rush him. Of course he's behind the van that I was running around. That's just fucking amazing.
Yellow building.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take
Oh,
cover.
we ouch. Shot right in shins. Holy Christmas.
Do we go up into a building and close quarter combat with a sniper rifle? I mean, if it's a rifle, we're gonna use a rifle, but absolutely.
If we're gonna use a rifle, we're gonna use a
I
rifle.
could jump over that. Oh, they're not there.
Where are these clowns?
I don't know, but we are losing hardcore, and I feel like we are better than these guys.
Listen here, clown.
And of course, I'm the one that fucking died like that. Fuck.
Yo. Alright. Let's do this together. You and me, amigo. We got a double kill. We're gonna get through it together.
You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Lord said, fucking murk these sons of bitches.
I'm with you.
Lucky. We're gonna win.
I got your six.
Enemy in the office.
Getting riggedy wrecked, son. Such riggedy, such wrecked. So it killed you, I don't care.
Focus.
You can throw nades at me, as long as I kill you. I don't give a frick, man. I don't give a frick, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Enemy chopper gunner on approach.
Come on, boys, we're gonna win this.
I mean, that'd be pretty sweet if
Come
that
on,
was the
boys,
case.
stay in the building, stay in the building, stay in the building.
Enemy in the office.
That guy didn't want to stay in the building. He was like, I'm gonna die.
We can hold them and win this if we stay in the building. Stay in the building. Cover the corners, cover the corners.
It's just not. It's just.
Changing
Why did?
mags.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck!
Changing mags.
That's bullshit.
Less than a minute.
What? Wow, I'm the last kill because I stood there and I was about to go get up. All right, whatever. Watch how retarded this is.
I feel like that does suck.
I'm like, it's 74, we're gonna lose, and there I am. I'm like, oh no!
18 and 9. Not too shabby, not too shabby. No. We're gonna.
Say what?
I said, no. We're gonna pull through this.
Alright, hold up.
Holding.
Yes, my love. I want what's in between your pants. Absolutely. No,
Brandon,
please
wait.
bring
Don't
food.
start it.
No, I'm just a little buzzed. Missing my fine, beautiful female partner.
Ooh, hot dang. Ooh, things getting spicy. Ooh. Ooh.
I just want some food.
Gotta bring home
Can
that
you bring...
Soleil.
Go to McDonald's and get the double... What, babe? Man, something's wrong with my earphone and my phone, because I swear to God this thing blew out somehow. I don't take it in the shower. I don't know where my AirPods are.
I'll be right back.
No. Alexa. Hey Siri. Take me to Texas Roadhouse's menu.
One option is Texas Roadhouse on West College Avenue in Appleton. Does that one sound good?
I'm fine. Did you see the debate? Have you ever seen a man literally say, "Shut up, Tom"? That was literally like watching my two daughters fight over the tablets. This is insane. This is my one day. I got today to take off, so I had a few beers. Great, it's me and my cat at home today. You should be proud. You should be happy because I don't go anywhere. Even on my days off, when it's not even with my kids. I just sit here and I clean up the house and then I play my video game, do some laundry. That's about it. And you know what's great? I'm happy about it. I'm not even mad about it. Well, look at if you could see my apartment, Mom, you would be, well, if you would see my apartment, you would understand why. It feels like we got pictures of the kids up now. Do you know how cool that is to have pictures of your kids up in the house for the first time? That's so cool. Like, we got them everywhere. And that's because of Bree. I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna tell you about this, but I'm like, man, I didn't think I was gonna fall in love with Bree, but because she wasn't my type or anything. And she chased me and I pushed her away, but this girl is a queen. I'm not kidding, Mom. She wakes up and I am trying every day because I'm starting to realize it now. It's like, Brandon, you're getting, you've had your fair share. I think it's time to just settle down. And I picture myself as Grandpa Ray because I feel like he was the same way that I was. He was wild and rambunctious, but wanted to stay under the radar at the same time. Man, Mom, she wakes up and she does her thing and whatever and whatnot, and then all of a sudden I get up and I play my video game for like half an hour or whatever, and then I go get ready. And she makes breakfast almost every day. It doesn't even matter. She just makes breakfast, and if I'm playing my video game or if I'm getting ready for work, she just brings a plate to me. It's just, and then if you saw her with Madison, I mean, Aliana's different. Mom, as a side note, I really think that Aliana needs something. But anyways, Madison is going to excel very fast here in the next year or two. And it's just weird because when you see it, she came up and she helped Bree make dinner. She literally helped Bree make dinner. She took a spoon and made the dough and everything for the pizzas. And we made homemade pizzas and everything. And Madison was all about it. Aliana was just like me when I was a kid. All she wanted to do was play that video game. And I let her go ahead, play the video game. There's nothing else to do. I mean, I get it, but I tried to sit her down and talk to her what else do you want to do? And she just really didn't have anything to say. It worries me because I'm like, damn it, that's how I was when I was a kid. That's what it is. Because that's what I do. That's literally what I do. I'm like, well, I hate the real world, so I'm going to jump into this video game. And, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but there is something wrong with it at the extent that what can happen because of it. That's what I'm saying. It's well, she is. We have an appointment coming up here, but I mean, she's a little kid. Well, you remember when I was her age? She's going to be 9. When I was 9, what was I asking for? Say it's my birthday coming up, and I'm 9 years old. What was I asking you for my birthday? I'm 9 years old. Oh, not back then, not at 9. I didn't even care. I just wanted my friends to come over. But she pointed this thing out because I brought it up, and I was like, I really want to get you into sports. What do you like? And I'm like, you know what basketball is, right? And she was like, yeah. And I talked to her about it, and I'm like, do you know how it works? No, she wants to golf. I don't know why. I brought her into the Walmart section, and I was like, she said, I know why she said this too. She goes, I would love to play football. And I'm like, Aliana, football is where two people literally hit each other as hard as they can. Like at any given time. Are you sure you want to do that? And she looked at me and she was like, no, I don't want to do that. So I talked to her about like baseball and basketball and everything, and she was talking about her friend that played golf. And I was like, okay, well, golf, I mean, actually I can get behind that. If you really want to play golf, absolutely. So we went to Walmart and I showed her a few things. No, you're fine. But there's literally a little set at Walmart. I think I told you about this. Like 4 golf club set with a driver, 2 wedges, and a putter. get her to eat that pizza because she's so. She's just like me. She can't stop moving. She can't stop picking at things and trying to figure things out. And it's just weird. She's extremely smart. She just doesn't know how to use it. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, no. That's exactly what I said. I was like, no. At a young age, they definitely need to be together at all times. That's how you grow up together and know who's got to be, like, that's your sister. Split up twins? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was not a thing. I couldn't believe she said that, but like you said, she doesn't know how to handle it or whatever. I mean, I really do honestly believe that Shanine is a good mom. She's done well at raising them. I didn't understand what you said when I kept saying that I did, but I didn't understand until now how detrimental it was for them to be with their grandmother in that house in one bedroom and that enclosed for that long. Mom, it's made them so they're so like sheltered. And then you see Ellie and Mason and they're like, they got thick skin for kids. And I appreciate that. I'm like, I have no worries about Ellie going to school and ever getting bullied. Ever. Literally just sheltered in that house. Yeah. And that's what sucks, because when you talk to them, that's how they talk. And they're like, oh yeah. And they got their way. But you know what's weird is that when they come over here to my house, it never works like that. It never works like that. At least 4, 5, 6 times a day, I'm always like, absolutely not. You guys get on that couch. No, stop. And then everything stops. But when they leave, they're like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. So it's like, well, I know I'm not being too hard on them, because if I was, they wouldn't want to stay. Like. And you know about Bree is I actually harp on her. Yeah. I have no problem with Aliana gaming. I have no problem with, doing a little bit, because I game too. But man, she just is, constantly on that screen. No, that's just, I can't, no. No. It sucked too, because she came over here and painted. She's colored here before. We got about 6 pictures that they colored all over the house. And last time they came over, Madison was all about coloring, painting, building Legos. She played on her tablet a little bit, but she just wanted to be her own Brie. Honestly, that is her new best friend. I don't know how that happened, but her and Brie will. I think it was because of the shopping. A couple weeks ago, we took him out, and I was like, I need some new pants, and I was like, well, I got an extra $200, and we got all bills paid and everything, and I was like, let's go get the kids some clothes. Little did I know that Bree literally took I walk over to this cart, Mom, it was 20 to 30 minutes later. They have 5 shirts apiece. That's 10 shirts, and 13 pairs of pants. Bree literally showed them how to work daddy. Yeah, it was bad. I was like, Bree gets in the car and she was like, well, there's a reason why I got what I want when I was a kid. She is really good though. She's just really good. She even made him a fort in the bedroom. She had to get me to do it, of course. I'm sitting there laying in the bed, and they're like, "We want to make a fort." I'm like, "Cool." "No, we need you to make us a fort." And then she gets Madison to come in there and like, yeah, but that works good. Oh, I forgot to tell you, we had a manager meeting, and I don't know if I've ever told you about this dude named John, but he is just absolutely worthless, like with the tables that he scares away and everything. So we had a manager meeting, and we talked about problems in general and everything. Tammy, the owner, brings up and was like, "There's $250 missing out of the deposit." And she kept looking at me. I don't know if it's just me being me, always thinking that everybody's out to get me, but she kept fucking looking at me. And I'm just like, what the hell? Alright, cool. So we press on. So you know what a split plate is, and that's usually at least $3 at any restaurant. If you want a split plate, it's on the deal. I think Tammy is going. I think this is her first restaurant that she's ever owned. I don't think she's ever been in the restaurant industry before. This is just you know what I mean. But because in this meeting, she goes, "Well, why are we doing split plates anyways? I mean, they can cut it themselves. Just give them a knife." And I'm at that point, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna cringe bite my teeth, whatever. I'm just gonna let that one slide. And then Michelle is like, "Well, we want happy customers and stuff like that." And she goes, Tammy's like, "Well, I want a happy kitchen. If that's just gonna piss the kitchen off, then we're gonna get sloppy service. Like, I would rather have happy employees." And then I don't know what came over me, but that's when I put my foot down and I was like, all right, well, I mean, you can have happy employees and then have half your clientele not even walk in anymore. I mean, that's the whole name of the game, is money getting put in the till. And if we can't be a yes restaurant, then we're not going to have money coming into the till. And I said that, Mom. I said that to the owner of the business. And as soon as I was finished saying it, I was like, oh shit, I'm going to have to lose my job. Oh shit. And she literally just looked at me and she was like, "Yeah, I see what you mean there, but is there any way we can work around helping the kitchen?" That was just, Mom, I didn't hear the next 10 minutes of what everybody said. I was just like, I don't know why I said that. I don't know how that came out of my mouth, but wow. But the night before that whole meeting, Michelle, my GM, who's been helping me, she's like, how can I put this? She would definitely fit in on the res. You know what I mean? Like, she does things on the fly. She's got a past or whatever or whatnot, but she's the GM of the restaurant. She's trying to make her life better now. And so whatever landlord that she had just sold their house because they were renting it, right? Before it sold. And it sold, and he literally just kicked them out. And she's got like 4 kids living in that house, so she had to up and root her life. So a lot of things happened, especially with the money being missing with $250. She's worried about losing her job. So we had a talk the night before that meeting, and I told her, I was like, well, I appreciate everything you've done for me. I mean, you've gotten me my raises. You've given me more hours when I've asked. You've always given me the shifts that I've needed. Like, if you have to go, I'll go wherever you go. So when Tammy said that in the meeting where it was like, split plates, we can fuck the customers and everything, like, she looked straight at me. Tammy looked at me, and Michelle looked at me, and everybody was like, "You gonna make a move?" I'm like, well, yeah, I'm gonna make a move, but why is everybody fucking looking at me? It was just funny because when we left that meeting, it was upstairs, and then we had to go back downstairs. I mean, I was supposed to be to work at 5, and that meeting ended up happening until 6, and it was fine, whatever. But I was like, "Can I go out and smoke a cigarette real quick before I punch in?" She's like, "You didn't punch in?" I was like, "No, don't worry about this meeting." I'm always that guy to be like, no, don't worry about these meetings. Like, you don't have to pay me for these fucking meetings. It's like $7 fucking. Like, just worry about getting the business on track. I try to be that guy, you know, the soldier that'll, you know, whatever. But I go out and smoke my cigarette, and I don't know. I took 3 puffs, put it out, and I was like, nope, I'm going down to talk to Tammy. Fuck that. And as soon as I opened the door, she's coming up the stairs, and I was like, Tammy, listen, I just want you to know that I really appreciate the opportunity you've given me, and I want you to know that I don't trust anybody. Like, literally, I don't trust my family. I love my family, but I don't trust a human being for a reason. I would never steal from you, though. And Mom, I looked this lady in the eyes and told her this word for word. And if I was going to steal from you, it damn sure wouldn't be for $250. And then we both ended up laughing. It was like, yeah, I would hope not. Like, but I just wanted her to let her know. I was like, I would never, ever, ever take $1 from you. It's not the way I operate. Like, no. You guys even let me have like 3-4 beers when I'm closing up. Like, why would you? I would never, ever do that to you. And this woman literally took me to the side and grabbed me by the arm and was like, no, Brandon, I was never looking at you. I'm actually really appreciative that you stayed through everything. Mom, this woman told me, she's like, I appreciate every idea that you bring to the business. I really want to use them. It's just COVID's going on, this and that, and I really want to get you stepped up further in here. And I'm like, I just wanted to tell you that I wasn't going to steal from you. When you're talking, hi! I'm just saying, I was like, man, I've been working my ass off here. I would never, ever take $1 from you. I was just worried, Mom, because she did the you move. When you start talking about that serious shit, and you start looking at everybody's eyes to see if they're going to look away. Yeah, she was doing that. I'm looking straight. Oh. Oh, yeah, because I was looking her straight in the eyes every time. I'm like, my grandpa, my grandmother, my mom, like, everybody's taught me this movement. I will not break those eyes. And we all think it was John. I don't think it was John because, honestly, he's that lazy of a person. If he doesn't want to take tables, how the fuck is he going to take money from the... I just don't see him being that fucking... If anybody's going to steal from you, it's going to be someone that's really close to you. That's just a lesson I learned from my mom. I wish you could meet Tammy. I think you guys would get along. She's a really sweet lady. She's skinny, just like, you know what I mean? Like, she's like grandma size. She's the height, she's the width, she's just tiny, but she's got that backbone. If you piss her off, you better run. And then you got Craig, who's like Marty size, and he cowers to her. He doesn't even come into the restaurant now. Like, because I guess he wanted to paint the walls, and he brought him paint to do it, and Tammy told Michelle to tell him to not to do it, and Michelle's like, it's a 6'7" man. Like, I'm not just gonna tell him that he can't paint his own restaurant. Here comes Tammy. This reminds me of you. I'm like, here comes my mom. I'm like, Marty, you better get that fucking paintbrush away from that wall, I swear. No, that's why you came out 400 miles away to this restaurant. Like, you definitely don't want to get back to that cabin right away, because you just got there. Yeah, I already know it's coming. Who's Annette and Gilbert? Annette White? See, I don't believe in this virus, but when they're older, I do. Like, when you're younger, like my age, and you're like, I got COVID, and I'm like, alright, then we'll sit home for 4 days, it'll be alright. It's just so weird, Mom. I mean, it just really weirds me out how I'm down here and I'm around thousands of people every day, and you guys are around the same people that you see every single day. It really bugs me. I'm like, how is this a thing? It doesn't make sense. I know, Mom, but everybody's out here going to the bar every single night. I mean, D2 has a packed bar every single night. I don't know, just weirds me out. I mean, the debate that they had last night, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I laughed. But there was a small part of me that was like, this is, I mean, I respect America. I remember in 4th grade when I remembered, or when I was taught the amendments and everything, like, I actually got a certain, like, that's a small part of me becoming a man. When I was in 4th grade and learning about America and what we stand for, like, even back then I didn't appreciate slavery. I was all against it. That's where it came from. That's where I learned that racism is wrong. And from you and everything, but I'm just saying, it's just, what I saw last night was hilarious. It was definitely fucking hilarious. But on that, I know, dude. Are you friends with him on Facebook? Okay, so I am, and this dude is, oh my God. This man is insane. He might as well be Cliff. I think Cliff just doesn't know how to use Facebook, otherwise he would do the same shit. I can't believe the stuff that he posts. Oh my gosh. I'm like, well, thank God that, no, honestly, Mom, thank God that you're not with him at this time, because I feel bad for Kirk that owns Monaco Brewing Company. Mom, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, I couldn't believe that, Mom, the hatred that Kirk got just for pointing, I mean, that's just insane. That's not right. I mean, this man literally just voiced his opinion and what he shares in his country. That's it. That's it. He's not saying that you're a bad person because you believe in what you believe in. He's just voicing his own opinion. And because he has a small business, you shouldn't do that. That's like saying sports figures shouldn't do that. What? Because they chose to play a professional sport, they're not American anymore? That's not okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. So because my mom has a small business, you don't have a right to, yeah. Then you're all for it, yeah, absolutely. That doesn't make sense. But didn't that show how racist Monaco and Woodruff is? That's what I'm saying. But if it's about anybody else that's against Trump, nope, you're a racist, you're this and that, you're, oh my God. It's just very scary. Everybody's on edge about the smallest things. And this is why I'm glad that, hey, Mom, there are some families out there where there's daughters and sons that can't even talk to their own parents. You know, because they believe this or they believe that or they're. I thank God that we had grandma, and you. You know, the women, literally, the women of the family run this family. And I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I think she. president. It should be a congregation among states. It should be every 50 states has a governor. Then we lead on that example. There's not one person that leads us. It's all 50 of us. If you have one person that leads us, then it becomes into a popularity contest. Then everybody has somebody to vote for. If you just keep it between the states, which is supposed to be united, then we all govern ourselves just like that. In Wisconsin, we do things this way, and it's just... That's what I'm saying. He chooses one thing, but the only reason he does that is so that he can gain common welfare from the certain organizations that he already owns. It makes him money. It doesn't make I get it, man. There's just so much corrupt shit that I wish people would wake up to, and like, we're just supposed to live life and congregate and like build and make this world a better place, and you're letting people run this country that just literally want to refine the earth and take everything that it has to make money off of it to sell to everybody because you're mindless and you're controlled. It's just drives me nuts, Mom. It drives me nuts. You gave birth to an animal. But I appreciate the fact that I got to get away from Flambeau. I mean, I love Flambeau to always be my home, but as much as I love the Flame, I don't think I could ever even own that, Mom. I don't. That place has got a negative energy that they have to get rid of first before anything good can have there. All right, you're right. Well, that's like my home, man. That's like when I get there, I'm like, all right, nothing can touch me. I can talk to the cops however I want. It's fine. But I do love being here, man. I mean, I got a big ass apartment. My bills are paid. I'm broke. Don't get me wrong. I got like $30 in my bank account. I'm okay with that. The only thing is I wish that my kids were here a little bit more. Because it really is nice to sit back in your chair and watch your kids play on the floor or making a cake with Bree. Because they always, every time they come over here, they got to bake something. That's just Bree, man. Bree is a mother. I mean, she's 24. She's 23, 24. But that woman is a mother. She was, I mean... I don't know how to describe that. I mean, I don't want to say it in a mean way. It's just she has every characteristic quality of a mother. She's just jolly. I mean, I hate to use the word jolly because it's so corny, but she's just full of joy. Grandma would have loved Bree. Grandma and Bree would have been in a heyday for, oh my gosh. We would have never even gotten a hold of them. You and me be trying to go fishing, and there goes Grandma and Bree trying to walk up a mountain, fucking discovering shit. I try to explain that to her, because Mom, Bree literally called me out. Because she never saw me do any type of man qualities, like change a tire or anything. She's like, have you ever even been fishing? And I literally turned with the most disgust ever. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was born on a boat. She had power bait ready with a Zebco pole ready to go, man. I even told Bree about the story, how just where I get my rebelness from, because I was talking about her and Grandpa would fight because we were living there, and the one time that Grandma was going to work, she lit a cigarette in the Dodge. I had to explain to her how important this Dodge was to my grandpa. So for my grandma to light a cigarette and ash it out the window and smile as she left? It's pretty badass, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. No, Grandpa Lyle's just having a problem. That's just hilarious. But the funny thing is that we were kids back then, and we didn't even know that that was happening. She just made it like she loved us that much that like no matter what, the kids were gonna have a good time. The coolest thing was going out with Grandma and Grandpa when he wasn't having a fit. But it was just me and Brittany and Grandma and Grandpa. And I watched my Grandma Linda climb this boulder. Mom, this boulder was bigger than your house. And she climbed it. And she had me and Brittany walk around it. And Grandma walked it all the way up there because Dad had to get up there. And she told us, get up here, come on, let's go. And we get up on that four-wheeler and we get going, and Grandma's just, she's going a little too fast, Mom, I'm not gonna lie. Do you remember when you flipped off? Oh, well, of course, how could you forget? But oh my gosh, I will never forget that, Mom. I looked back and it looked like it was out of a movie. Because you literally threw your hands up, and then there goes Morgan. She jumps up the side, and this four-wheeler takes you like 3 turns, and then you fall off, and there goes the four-wheeler, and me and Dad are like, that's going off the cliff. Fuck. No, I was running to you. I was literally running to you. I just remember seeing that four-wheeler going to the side of the cliff, and I'm like, that thing's gone. That thing is gone. But luckily, it stopped right there. All of a sudden, Morgan's shaking up, and I know that Dad and I wanted to do the same thing, because all I wanted to do was yell at Morgan. I'm like, why the fuck did you jump off? She had no clue. That's why it's funny for me and Brittany, because, Mom, I'm telling you, Grandma Linda was doing like 45, 50 miles an hour around these fucking corners while there's a river like literally a foot away from us, 50-foot drop, just like, and we're just cruising, and me and Brittany are like looking at each other like, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Craziness. I imagine it now because we were kids and we didn't know better. So when you guys came out and they were like, yeah, let's go up there. And all of a sudden, we're literally 1,400 feet up in the air. And you guys are just like, what the fuck? And we did it like 3-4 times before you went up there. That's what we did every summer that you sent us out there. Hell no, man. We went out on, that's what I was going to tell you about. When Grandma took me and Brittany, it was just me, Grandpa, and Brittany, and me. And we packed fishing poles, we packed 2 tents, and we went like 14 miles up, like, these boulders were bigger than cars. And we went up this thing for 14 miles, and when you got to this lake, it was called Shoshone Lake. Mom, you could see 40 feet down. That's how clear the water was, because you couldn't take a boat with a motor on it, you know what I mean? You could see every single trout, like, it was just insane. It was so good. Mom, we saw Jeeps that were like broken down from like 40 years ago because they tried to make it up this trail. Because you can't tow that out of there. You know, that's staying there. That sucks. That's crazy. Well, the grandma took us up there. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's way too. It's probably way too easy now. I mean, it's 2020. Well, how's the? Well, they can't block it off. There's no way. Wyoming. I mean, we went straight through it, and they had the fire patrol. Because I guess they were having some problems, but I really wish we could have. It was just we went all the way through, and then we finally got there, and we spent a little bit too much time. And when we were going back, I was like, if we go through Lander, that means I'm gonna be late for getting back because I promised I would be at this certain spot to be back. It took a lot for me to get a week off of work. That's how bad. It's just, you know how it is to find good help. You know what I mean? And it's just, yeah, they literally gave that to me, and it was like, I guess it was the worst week that they had. I mean, I was just like, Mom, I just hope that you know that on a sentimental part, I never wanted to ruin the flame. I always wanted to make it better, and it sucks that I'm in this business, and I'm like, this woman literally was like, I appreciate your ideas, and we're gonna use them. It's just this whole COVID thing was throwing us over. And I was like, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted was to like have a few of my ideas tried out, and because that's all I wanted to do was make it better. You know? Yeah, you're not lying there. I can't lie there. I was definitely not ready. That sucks. Well, I feel like if I was given the power to do those things, I never wanted you out of the way. Never, never, never. I know, Mom, you're totally right. It just sucks. Because it would have been so much cooler, like the family came in the other night that owns their own restaurant, and they were all talking about the problems. The only thing that was fucking hilarious is they would get into small arguments, like minimal arguments, like family arguments. And I'm like, haha, you guys really are a family business. That's fucking awesome. I don't know. I just thought it was cool because I really did think that I was not good at, like, all of you guys told me that I was just fucking it up. And it was because I was too drunk. Always too drunk. And I realize it more on the random nights that I do get drunk now. Just a weird. But Mom, I don't even like having a work beer anymore. I like going into work completely I mean, don't get me wrong, I smoke like 3-4 bowls before I go to work, but I do not like having a beer before work because it throws you off. It throws me off anyways, you know what I mean? Because if you have that, yeah, I don't like it. Mom, honestly, I never gave it away.